Hello, everybody. Let's see. I want to make sure I am live. Let's see here. Hello, everybody. Let's see. I want to make sure. Okay. Looks like I'm live. There is just a little bit of a delay. Hold on one second. Let me figure out. Oh, I see the chat this time. Okay. If you guys are here and you can hear me, please type in the chat to let me know. The last time I did this was the first time I did this, and I couldn't see any of the chat, but I did some Googling and I think I figured it out. So let me know if you can see this, if you can hear me, all of those things, and then we will get started. Okay. Well, just gonna check on my iPad really quick to make sure you guys can see me. Get started. Oh, you can see me and hear me. Okay. Just gonna check on my iPad really quick to make sure you guys can see me. Oh, you can see me and hear me. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys, make sure you say hi so I can make sure you can hear and see me. I can see me, I can hear me, but I want to make sure that you can because that's all that matters. So let me know. I can actually see the chat this time. Oops. And then we'll dive in. So we've got 2 landing pages to review today. And hold on a second. Oh, okay, my messenger invite just went out. Okay, so we've got 2 landing pages to review today. I'm gonna do Jody, and her landing page is from Fad to Fab. And then I'm going to do Lindsay's landing page, which is a skincare quiz. Both of these are awesome landing pages. They're actually a little bit longer than the last 2 landing pages that we did. And the whole goal of these landing pages, the landing page reviews, is to, like, even if I'm not reviewing your landing page specifically, I want you to be able to come here and like get some good insight on what you can go and tweak on your own landing page. So the advice I try and give is more universal. Sometimes I can get a little more specific on the landing pages, but overall it's the same things that I see on landing pages that people are doing wrong. So that's just what I'm trying to point out so that you can take that and go apply it to your own. So all right, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So first up, we're going to do Jody's landing page, and hers is from Fad to Fab. And let me see real quick right here. So her target market are busy women 30 to 50 years old looking to manage their weight in a healthy way, and they're tired of the fads and the gimmicks. Okay, I love that. So her program is from Fad to Fab. So I'm going to pull up my screen and share it with you really quick. Screen share. Okay, so make sure you guys can see that. I haven't seen anybody chat anything yet, so I hope I'm not missing the chat again today. If anybody could just type in there like hello, that would be awesome, because I don't want to miss the chat. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right chat, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing it like I did last week. Manage moderators. Pop-out chat. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. Okay. Can you guys see my screen here? There we go. Okay, let me wait for that to pull up. Okay, so first we have the from Fad to Fab. So I have this one pulled up for us. Go ahead and exit that out. Okay, from Fad to Fab. So there are a few things happening on this landing page that I want to point out. First, what I'm going to do is just scroll down the page really slowly so everybody can get an idea of what this landing page looks like. So hopefully I don't make you super dizzy, but I'm just going to scroll and I'm kind of looking as you're looking so we can both get an idea of what this looks like before we dive in. Okay. So that is, okay, so that plays right on the page. Okay. Okay, so this one actually is a sales page, which is why it's longer. Okay, so let's dive in then. So just to give you an idea, this is a sales page. This is actually an online course that they have called From Fad to Fab. First, before we go into anything, first thing that I want you to change is I want you to get this sales page on, I want you to remove all of the headers from this. So on everybody's sales page, the number one goal is to remove distractions. You do not want to give anybody a reason to click off of your sales page. So number one, get rid of this on your sales page. Sometimes, and I'm not sure what you're using for this, but sometimes what you can do in the settings of, if you have like an app or like Hello Bar or something like that that you're using, is you can say on this specific page, remove, this banner. So you would want to pop this URL in there and get rid of this banner on your sales page. It's okay if it's on the rest of your website. Actually, you know what? It looks like you're using Squarespace. So you'll have to double check to see if that's possible. If anything, what you might want to do is just to remove that bar or make it very specific to the From Fad to Fab program while it's launching. That way, everything is focused on this course. Next thing to do is get rid of this entire header section right here. So this is just a really good way for people to click off and not be able to come back and find this sales page. So I'm not sure if this sales page is live right now or if that's something that you're planning on doing, but you'll definitely want to make sure that you remove the entire header from your sales page. I would also remove all of these social media links from your sales page. Same thing, you might just have to post the sales page URL to remove these just from your sales page so that you can keep them on the rest of your site. I love this right here, From Fad to Fab, the Craving Healthy Habits program with the tagline, diets are draining, create a healthier and happier you with simple, realistic, and sustainable lifestyle changes. Love that. I love that you have a video up here. Videos convert really well. What I would like to see is a call to action button immediately below the video. So just something like this, just add another one right under here under the video, and then maybe put this into a new section. So you kind of let the video shine and then put a call to action button and then do a call out section right here. Let's see here. Okay, so other than that, this is looking good. It's clean. There's a good amount of spacing. You could even try and increase the spacing in between, but I mean, it's really not, it's not bad at all. Like it looks great right here. You've given the content enough room to breathe, which is awesome. And this can, whether it's a sales page or a landing page that you guys are working on, same rules apply. Like make sure your content has room to breathe. Make sure there's spacing in between each of your different rows of your sales page or your landing page. Okay, so love this. She gives a breakdown of what's included. That is great. Let's see. Okay, total value of $3,000. What I might do, because it almost feels like I want a call to action button right here where it says like that's a total value, but you have the call to action button right here. So maybe I'm wondering if we made this just a little bit smaller, that's a total value of over $3,000. Do a line break right there. So put receive the Craving Healthy Habits program for only $4.97 on a separate line and make that bigger, because that's kind of like the first time I believe that they've seen the price. So make that line bigger. And then again, put this on a separate line and make it a little bit smaller. And I think then put the call to action button up here right under the price, because you kind of want to place the call to action button immediately after you give them like really, really important information like the price, like what's included. And as I was reading this, I really felt like I wanted to like click a button right here. So I would move the call to action button here. Even if you bumped this headline up into this section as well, you could do that. Love this. Testimonials. So testimonials, whether it's your sales page or a landing page, if you can, try and get some headshots, get some photos from your customers, your past clients and customers, because that gives so much more trust to the person that is reading it to see someone's actual face. So there are a lot of like spammy marketers out there in the world, and I think our customers are becoming smarter and smarter every day with this kind of stuff. So it's very easy online to just, you know, make up some testimonials and just go with it, and people believe it. So I think just to ease people's minds and show them like this is a real testimonial from a real person, show their face as much as you can. I know sometimes people don't want to because it's more personal. With this right here, it even, I haven't seen any yet, maybe there's some below, but since this is a weight loss program, before and afters are going to be huge to show on your sales page. So that's what I would recommend for that section. And then is this program right for you? Love that. You might also want to add if it's not right for you. So this program is not for you if, and add some points here too, just to weed out the wrong people. And then frequently asked questions. This is great. You're doing an awesome job of like kind of bouncing the reader's eye back and forth. That's what you want to do to kind of lead them down the page. So this looks great right here. Got your faces here, which is awesome. This looks great. Maybe make this a little bit bigger because this yellow text is a little hard to read. But that looks awesome. Okay, love this. That is nice and big. Love the bonus. Okay, how can I learn more? And then again, remove this footer. So success stories, if that is directly related to this program, then you can keep that. But I would get rid of all of these social media links. You can keep these as long as they don't link out anywhere, just to give some credibility. I like that. So maybe remove the social media links and the contact and just have the success stories. Let me see where these go. Yes, I'm creating healthy habits. So this goes to, okay, so it goes to a cart page. So also for this, what I'm going to recommend you do, I know you're using Squarespace and that's awesome, but I am going to recommend a different shopping cart because again, this checkout page has too much room for distraction. So it's more set up like a shop page. So like an add to cart, which is exactly what it says, add to cart. But what you're doing here is you're trying to sell them on a $397 program. So what I would recommend you do is use something like Samcart or Thrivecart. I love both of them. Thrivecart is a little bit cheaper. It's my favorite because it's just a one-time payment of $5.95. And what this will do is it has proven checkout page templates that you can use for your program where you can display testimonials, you can display what they get, and it's distraction free. So it is literally just they're on a page with a checkout, type in their information and sign up. Whereas this right here doesn't feel like I'm about to sign up for a $397 course. And I think even though your program probably has so much value in it, this to me decreases the value. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions about that. And we are all set with that one. So Jody, I hope that was helpful. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Happy to answer. And then let's go on to the next one. So the next one we have here is Lindsay's. And I just pulled up her landing page. So I want to make sure you guys can see that. Okay, Lindsay, are you here? Can you... Not sure if you found the chat button or not. If you guys are having your landing pages reviewed, I would love to like be able to chat back and forth with you, but I think we were having a little bit of an issue last time. So let me just see here, live chat. There it is. Yeah, and Lindsay, if you're on an iPad or something, I know that right under the video, there's a live chat button. So that might be what you need to click. I'm not sure what you're viewing on, but okay, so we are on Lindsay's landing page. So first and foremost, I didn't click out of anything when I landed on this page. I literally just typed in the URL. I haven't even looked at it yet. So first, before we go anywhere else, number one thing is get rid of the pop-up on this landing page. So we are sending people to your landing page for a specific thing, which is a skincare quiz. But as soon as I landed on the landing page, this popped up and it's directing me to another freebie. So let's get rid of this pop-up on your landing page. Again, you might just have to type in the specific URL. I'm not sure what platform you're using for your website, but you might just have to type in your landing page, the skincare quiz landing page URL, and say like, don't show my pop-up on this landing page. So that is tip number one, is remove the pop-up from your landing page. This right here is totally fine. That's normal. And then I think that these are shares. So the shares are fine, but I would recommend getting rid of the follow buttons because that's not your goal right now. Landing pages are very specific, right? We have one goal that we want them to do, and that is it. And we don't have any other call to actions on the page. So get rid of the follow buttons so that we don't distract them there. So then we have Find Your Skincare, the easiest instant skincare finder ever, ready to find the answer to how can I get my best skin in 30 seconds. Love that. These right here are they're competing for your attention. So what I would do is I would just have this launch the skincare finder. That's a button. I would even make it square so that it looks more like a button. And then this right here, remove this background from here and just do normal text right above the does this sound familiar. That way these two things aren't competing. Because I almost thought this was more like, without actually reading it, this looked more like the button to me than this did. So I would, like I said, square that out and make that the button. Maybe even make it that yellow color, because that did stand out very much for me, because this kind of blends in with the colors that you have going on in the picture. So maybe turn that into this gold color and square it out. And then does this sound familiar? Just make it like normal text on the page, just like the rest of it that you have here. So I do love this. Does this sound familiar? And then you kind of go through like what they want or relating to them. Wouldn't it be nice to finally feel like this? So I would bump this up a little bit, because right now it looks like it's in this section right here with this quote, rather than with this section up here. So I would decrease the space that you have right here and bump it up, and then maybe do a call out section, like do the yellow background or something for the quote rather than these headlines. So then we go down. The simple skincare finder is your step-by-step guide. Okay, after you've used the skincare, again, I would remove this yellow background from this header, make this normal, just normal text on the page. After you've used the skincare finder, you're going to feel confident in your ability to take control of your skin health and get the skin you've always wanted without the guesswork. Love that. So you're kind of telling them what to expect. Again, if you can decrease this space a little bit so that it looks more together. Okay, that's awesome. You're telling them exactly what they're going to get. You're showing them exactly what you're going to get. Perfect. And then here, again, so like this, you can kind of see like this button stands out so much more down here than it does up here, because it's not competing with anything. So that's what I would definitely, even if you kept it that teal color, which I love, just get rid of these yellow backgrounds on the headers and just keep your page really clean and really simple and make those buttons stand out. Okay, so then you introduce yourself. That's great. Okay, yes. Okay, couple things. So I know you sell Mary Kay, and that's awesome. What I'm gonna recommend you do is actually get rid of the Mary Kay stuff, because right now we're just trying to get them to take the quiz. That is the number one thing we want them to do. Once they take the quiz, that's when you can share, okay, like, you got this result. Here are the products from Mary Kay that I recommend to you. And that's where you can kind of introduce them to Mary Kay, rather than asking them to take the quiz and then showing them, oh, this is a Mary Kay ad or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's not important that is Mary Kay right for you right now. First, you want them to take that quiz. That's the goal of this page. So I would get rid of this section and this section and just focus on, also get rid of this. We don't want that, because we want this to just be focused on the quiz. So again, this is where we're removing all of distractions. Get rid of these links, get all of that, get rid of this, get rid of your footer. The only thing that you should have on this page is just this section down here. So all of this needs to go away. Okay, landing pages honestly should be all above the fold if you can. If it needs a little more explanation, that's fine, but you definitely want to get rid of headers and footers, number one. So, all right, Lindsay, I hope that helped you. I know you're like, pick me, pick me. So I hope that did help. If you have any questions, just let me know. But other than that, those are the 2 landing pages that we are reviewing today. So even if you're watching the replay, I hope that you can get some good insight from this and go and apply it to your own landing pages or your sales pages. We kind of mixed it up a little bit today, did 1 sales page and 1 landing page. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see you guys in another 2 weeks for more free landing page reviews. And if you haven't yet, make sure you download the sales page roadmap. That will tell you my 7-step process for designing a sales page that connects with your readers and converts them into buyers. I literally break it down for you, and for each step, I point you to helpful resources that will help you work through that step. So it's really helpful. It's awesome. Just put it together a few weeks ago, and I think over 200 people have downloaded it so far. So yeah, I will see you guys in 2 weeks then. Until then, make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's usually where I am. All right, bye guys.